Alrighty. We got long rollers all? I hope, fingers crossed. Okay, cool. All right, if we've got our long rollers, we're gonna start down on the ground. So we're gonna place the roller down on the ground, and then you're just gonna sit onto the roller long way. So take your tailbone, I should move all my gear. Make sure your stuff's out of the way so you're not gonna roll your stuff over. All right, and then sit your tailbone at the tail end of your roller. Make sure you have a good control of your feet, and then lower yourself with control onto your roller, down the length of your spine. And then we wanna make sure that the head is supported. So just make sure that you're in a position that your tailbone's on the roller and the head is on the roller. And then once you've got your way there, step your feet to a nice wide configuration, just so that they can help support this place that we're at right now. And then just take your arms out nice and wide and take a few seconds here. Just come back to your breath. Take a couple nice deep breaths here. And as you take just a few more breaths here, just find that kind of chilling out sensation. So let your spine kind of chill out, relax. Let your shoulder blades get kind of heavy and snuggle around your roller. And just let the breath move you. Take a couple more breaths. Nice. And then when you feel ready, we're just going to start to take some snow angel arms. So you're just going to fan your arms up and overhead, and then fan your arms down alongside your hips, or just in a range that feels right to you. Fanning the arms up and overhead, and then bringing them back down to a comfortable position. And the arms are only going to go up as high as feels good to your shoulders. And they're going to only come down as good as feels good to your shoulders. So you're going to move in a range of motion that feels right to your body. And then as the arms move up and down, you might tune in and notice the spine and notice your space between your shoulder blades that might be getting just a little bit of a massage action on the roller here. Nice. Now, the next time your arms come up and overhead, we're going to move on from this movement. So right arm's going to reach up. Left arm is going to stretch down alongside the hip. We're going to reach the arms to meet in the middle, and then right arm's going to reach down. Left arm is going to reach up. Bring the hands back to meet in the middle, and then take it in the opposite direction. So think of this as almost like a swimming maneuver. So we're reaching one arm down, stretching one arm up. But think about your back, if you like. Think about an X on your back. So we're taking that X and just stretching one side of the X, and then stretching the other way. Nice. Take one more time each side, or even yourself out. And then both hands are going to meet in the middle. Palms are going to face each other, a soft bend in the elbows. We're going to open the arms wide. Feel your shoulder blades hug around the roller, give a little squeeze. And then with control, pull the arms back like you're taking a big ball in front of your chest. Open the arms wide, keep that bend in the elbows, squeeze your shoulder blades into the roller, hug the arms in, and hold that big round ball in front of you. Nice. Open out nice and wide. Hug it in. Open nice and wide. And hug it in. One more time, just like that. Open the arms nice and wide. And then hug it in. Nice. And then we're just going to flip our palms, let them come down to the ground. And now hands are going to help support our balance on the roller. And we're going to walk the feet in a little bit closer. So feet are now going to come about hip width distance apart. Nice tall fingers to help support you. And we're going to find some alternate toe taps. We're going to keep a nice 90-degree bend in the knee, lifting the knee up, and then lowering the thigh away, let the toe touch down, and switch sides. So we're going to take it from side to side, still maintaining a nice stability on the roller. So we want to keep our belly firm, arms engaged so they help support. Lovely. One more time each side. And then left foot's going to touch the ground. Right knee is going to lift up, but now extend the heel up towards the ceiling. Keep a little point in the toe. Reach the toe long and away from you. bend the knee, pull it up into the chest, send the heel up to the sky, reach the toe long and away from you. One more just like that. Bend the knee, pull it in toward your chest, send the toe up towards the sky, reach the toe long and away from you, and then bend that knee, slide it in, right foot touches down, left knee pulls into the chest, toes point up to the ceiling, reach that leg long and away from you, pull the knee into your chest, toe up to the sky, long and away from you. Nice. One more just like that. Bring the knee in, send the toe up, reach it away. Beautiful. And then bend that knee, set the foot down. Nice. From here, we're going to come off of our roller. So you're going to come off to one side with control and then sit onto your butt and move that roller so that it can be underneath your knees, underneath your calves. And then we're going to start our little foam roller walk. So we're just going to walk that roller up towards the backs of the knees and then back down toward your ankles. Hands can be wherever you like. You can rest them on the ground. You can sit a little bit more upright so you find a little bit more engagement in the core. That's totally up to you. Nice. Now, the next time it comes down to your ankles, stay there and give your toes a little swish side to side. Great. And now keep your right leg on the roller. Stack your left leg on top of the right. Twirl your right foot in circles, go in one direction. Twirl your right foot in circles, go the other way. Awesome. And then step the left foot off, step the right leg over the left, twirl your left foot in circles, go in one direction. And then twirl your left foot in circles, go the other way. Cool. And then step your right foot off and then walk that roller up and in. So find the middle portion of the calf. So that nice wide place where the muscle can just kind of relax over the roller and then just find that little swish of the toes side to side. See if you can just invite a little bit of softness into the muscle tissue to just find that nice ribbony feeling. You might find little knots or little grooves. So just pay attention, notice how your calves feel. One more little swish side to side. And then again, if you like, left leg is going to stack on the right, twirl your right foot in circles, go in one direction. Twirl your right foot in circles, go the other way. Great. And then other side. So step your left foot down, right leg comes across, twirl your left foot in circles. And twirl your left foot the other way. Awesome. And then step that foot off, and then we're going to walk it in just a little bit further. So now we're going to come up to that topper part of the calf and just find that nice softness there first, and then a little swish side to side just to find that softness and smoothness in the muscle tissue there. Nice. One more little swish side to side. And then if you like, you're going to press into your hands, lift your bum up, and just give a couple of rolls down the length of the calf, all the way up to the backs of the knees and then back down to the ankles, just to kind of smooth all of that out. Beautiful. One more time, up and down. And then set your butt down, and we're going to move that roller. So it's going to come underneath the thigh, right about behind where the knee meets the thigh. So we want to let it rest there. And then you're going to put a little bit of a press. So you're going to lean in a little bit, put a little weight into your hands and press into your hands, rock your knees a little bit side to side. So it might not be big sensational, but we want to just kind of start to find a little softness and smoothness in the back side of the thighs. One more little swish side to side, and then we're going to lift the knees up, walk the roller in about 2 or 3 inches, and then again, put that little press in, and then rock your knees side to side. So it's not going to be big sensation, but very soothing, hopefully. Awesome. One more little swish side to side, and then you're going to lift your knees up, pull that roller in. Now it's going to get a little bit more challenging just for range of motion. So you're getting a little bit closer to the backs of the thighs, meet the legs, put a little press in, rock your knees a little bit side to side. So let your knees help with that movement a little bit. Nice. One more little swish side to side. And then as your knees come to center, you're just going to lift your whole butt up, float that roller underneath your tush, and then sit your butt down. Step your feet to a nice wide configuration. So find a nice meaty portion of your bum on that roller. We're just going to drop the knees side to side. Beautiful. Now we're going to step the left foot in. So the left foot's going to be your anchor. You're going to take your right foot to kind of come in to meet that left foot. So the knee is going to be turned out, and then you're going to manipulate. You're going to hold onto that knee, let your arm do most of the heavy lifting, opening the knee up and pushing it away from you. Nice. One more just like that. And then we're going to switch sides. So the right foot's going to step and be your anchor. Left foot's going to drop open. Foot's going to come towards the inside of that right foot. And then your hand's going to hold onto the knee or the thigh, and your hand is going to do the heavy lifting for you. Let your arm manipulate the leg. Nice. One more in and out just like that. And then we're going to set our feet up so they're about shoulder width distance apart, feet a little bit away from the roller. Start with that little windshield wiper of the knees. And then once you feel like you've got a good groove going on, then you're going to take it bigger side to side. So you're going to roll over onto one hip and then roll over onto the other hip. Nice. Now the next time you roll over onto that right hip, stay there, take a couple of rolls up and down. Beautiful. And then when you feel good and ready, take it over to the other side, lean onto that left side of your glute, and then give a nice roll up and down. Nice. One more time up and down, and then we're going to bring it back to center and set ourselves up so we can find a figure four. So maybe left leg extends long, right leg comes across the left, the knee drops open. And then if it feels good, you're going to slide the left leg in. So you're going to come a little bit tall, chest coming towards your shin. And then if all of that feels good, so you might be happy staying here, you might be finding plenty of work, but if it feels good, you're going to lean over into the hip and then find a nice little roll up and down here. Awesome. One more up and down here. And then bring it back to center. You're going to bring your hands to the ground, slide that left leg out, step it off, give your knees a little bounce, make sure everything's feeling cool. And then if it all felt good, left leg is going to come across the right, knee drops open, slide that right leg in, find a nice tall position to start. See how that feels. You might be totally happy here, but if it feels great and you want more sensation, lean over to the left and roll up and down. Nice. Take one more little roll up and down. And then bring it back to center, hands to the ground, slide that right leg out, step your left foot off, give everything a little soft shake. Hands are going to come to the roller. We're going to do a little tricep work before we come down onto our butt. So lift your tush away from the roller and take 3 little dips to the elbows. Very nice. And then set your butt down, and we're going to hug that roller really super close to the tailbone and the low back. So we're just going to lean back a little bit. Arms are going to help support this, and we're going to start to find a gentle rock side to side. So we're massaging the SI or that low back area, but we're not putting any weight or pressure on it. So you're just going to hold that roller nice and tight, hug it into your side body, and gently rock a little bit side to side. Nice. One more little rock side to side. And then we're going to lean slightly onto the right. So you're going to find that little bit of a soft tissue on the right side, low back side body. Lean into that tissue. Only go as far as feels comfortable. You should be breathing with ease here. Take a nice deep breath in and feel that little bit of compression against the roller. Nice slow breath out. Nice. Take 2 more breaths here. Just allow that compression to do the work for you. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. One more breath. Awesome. And then we're going to take it over to the other side. So sit yourself up, readjust your roller as needed. Find that soft tissue on your left low back side body. lean it into the roller. You put as much pressure as your body can stand, and then come back to your breath. Nice deep breath in, feel that bit of compression against the roller, and let your breath do the work for you. Awesome. And then when you feel ready, start to find your way back up, moving that tissue away from the roller. And we're going to move the roller. So now it's going to find that space right below the shoulder blades. Give a second to find that nice space. And then once you feel like you've got it, hands behind the head, we're going to lean back. Exhale and come up. Pull the abdominal muscles in. Inhale and lean back. Exhale and come up. Inhale, lean back. Think about reaching just a little bit longer through the crown of your head. Exhale and come up. Inhale, lean back. Go just a little bit further, reaching through the top of your head. Exhale and come up. And then on this next one, if it feels good, it's going to come into a back bend. So you're going to let your head drop back just as far as feels controllable and sustainable. So you should still be breathing comfortably here, feeling a nice opening through the front side of the body. One more breath. And then when you're ready, pull the abdominal muscles in, lift yourself up, keep the hands behind the head just to support the neck, and then lift your butt up away from the floor and start a little micro roll here. So we're going to stay around that low shoulder blade area, just taking some gentle rolls up and down. Nice. And then move yourself up the roller just a little bit. So now you're coming right across the shoulder blades, possibly keeping a broadness in the arms, and then just a micro roll here. So just a gentle roll. Think 1 or 2 inches. Lovely. And then move yourself up a little bit further, move up 1 or 2 inches, and then roll up and down, a little micro roll. Nice. And then take it up towards the tops of the shoulders, and then find that micro roll. Cool. And then if everything's feeling good, low back is still feeling supported, you're keeping your belly firm, you're going to take that roll and make it nice and big. Take it down to the shoulder blades and all the way up to the tops of the shoulders. Take it nice and slow here so you can really tune in. You might feel a little chiropractic adjustment as the roller moves your spine a little bit. You might feel that nice massaging of the muscle tissue. Just make sure everything is feeling good. You control how much pressure you put on that roller. One more good roll up and down here. And then we're going to set our butt down onto the ground and move that roller so that it can come underneath your head. So you're just going to reach your hands up, move it along, and then find that nice occipital ridge. So where that skull meets the neck, we're going to rest that skull part on the roller. Arms are going to come out at your sides, and just start to turn your head gently side to side. Lovely. Now the next time your head turns to the right, stay there and gently nod your head up and down. Nice. And then turn your head to the left. Stay there and gently nod your head up and down. Cool. Bring your head back to center. Pause just for a second. Take a nice deep inhale. Nice slow exhale. We're going to lift the head away from the roller. Reach your hands up. Grab the ends of your roller. Move the roller out from underneath your head. With control, lower your head down. Keeping your arms in that kind of cactus position so you're still holding the ends of the roller. Turn your head side to side with your head on the ground. Awesome. One more turn of the head side to side. And then as you bring your head back to center, you're going to step your feet nice and long, flex your feet so you're pushing a little energy out through the heels, reach your arms up and overhead, take a big inhale. As you exhale, curl up the head, neck, and chest and find a little roll up here. pull your abdominal muscles down, reach past your toes, and then come to a more neutral place and set the roller onto your shins. And now we're going to soften the knees a little bit so we're not yanking against the hamstrings. Put a little press into that roller, roll it up towards the knees. Put a little press in the roller, roll it towards your ankles. Nice. Press and roll it up towards your knees, staying off of the knee bones. So we want to stay off our bony landmarks. Roll it forward and back up and in. Take about 2 more rolls here. Nice. And then we're going to soften up and just kind of whoop, 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 walk it gently over the knees. Put a little press once you hit the tops of the thighs. Press and roll it up towards the hip crease. Press and roll it towards the knees. And again, we want to stay off of that bony landmark so we're not pressing onto our kneecaps. Nice. 2 more here. And then the next time you come in, you're going to hug it up nice and tight against your belly. So really think about hugging it in, let your belly be a little bit soft, and then you're just going to start to mush the roller from side to side. Like you're rowing a kayak, keep your belly tissue as soft as you can so you really massage out that belly tissue. Lovely. And then the next time you come over to the right side body, stay there, put a little press, and you're going to give a little 3-inch roll, just working that low back side body, that nice little space right there. Your hands control the pressure. Awesome. Take 2 more rolls up and down here. Nice. And then hug it in tight, roll it across the belly, take it over to the other side, find that side body tissue, put a little press and a nice little roll up and down. Nice. 1 more roll up and down here. And then just set your roller off to the side for a second, swing your legs around so we can come into a tabletop position. So you're going to find your roller out in front of you eventually, but find your tabletop first. And then when you feel like you've found your way there, we're going to start to roll fingers all the way out to the forearm. So palms facing down, hips loaded slightly back towards the heel so you control how much weight and pressure is being put onto the forearms and into the shoulders as you stretch out long. Nice. 1 more roll in and out here. And then as you come back in, you're going to flip the palms. Palms are going to face up towards the ceiling. We're working the back side of the arms now. So we're rolling out to the elbows and to the backs of the hands. Might be a shorter range of motion in the shoulders in this configuration. So just move in a way that feels good to you. Awesome. 1 more in and out here. And then we're going to move right along to the tops of the thighs. So you're going to move that roller underneath your waist so that you can rest your thighs onto the roller. So we're going to come up towards the tops of the thighs, right about where the thighs meet the hips, toes on the ground, elbows and forearms down. Take a gentle rock forward and back. Cool. And then come to the bottom of that roll. So we're slightly away from the tops of the thighs. Bend your knees and then take a gentle swish of the heels side to side. Keep a little bit of a firmness in your belly. Low back wants that support. A little bit of broadness in the shoulders so you don't feel like you're sinking into your shoulders too much. 1 more little swish of the heels side to side, and then bring it back to center. You can move yourself along the roller or just pick your legs up and move it manually with your hands. And then find the middle part of your thighs. Once you found your way there, toes down, elbows and forearms down, and rock yourself forward and back. Nice. And then come to the bottom of that roll, bend your knees, swish your heels a little bit side to side. Just check in, make sure your low back is supported, belly is slightly firm, shoulders are nice and broad. Awesome. Bring your heels to a center position and we're just going to draw some little circles with the feet. Circle in one direction. And then circle the other way. Nice, and then let those toes come down. We're gonna move that roller one last time. So you can either pick up your thighs and just move the roller with your hand or kind of scoot your body along the roller. And then we're gonna find that place down towards the bottom of the thighs, but staying above the kneecap. Toes on the ground, elbows and forearms down, rock yourself forward and back. Beautiful. Now with that roller far away from the center of your body, you want to make sure you keep an extra firmness in your center just so everything feels supported. Bend your knees, swish your heels gently side to side. You control the range of motion, so you only go as far as feels safe and comfortable. Lovely. One more little swish side to side. And then we're going to float those toes down to the ground. Push your way up and back off of the roller. Now we're going to come into like an extended child's pose. So big toes together, knees out nice and wide. Sit your butt back to your heels. And we're going to move the roller in. If you're wearing glasses, it might feel nice to take them off and just set them off to the side somewhere your roller won't roll them over. And then we're going to just soften the elbows down towards the ground, move the roller in. We're going to find that third eye center, that space between the eyebrows, and then just place that space between your eyebrows right onto the roller and then give it a second. Just let everything soften. Take a couple nice deep breaths. Adjust your elbows, your shoulders, and anything else that needs. So we want to find that nice comfortable softness, just allowing a little bit of the weight of your head to rest in that third eye center. And then if it feels good, start to find a little turn of the head side to side. And then if it feels good, take that range of motion just a little bit further, but just only moving in a way that feels safe to your head and your neck. Beautiful. One more turn of the head side to side. And then we're going to come to center, lift your head gently off, and then we're going to reposition the roller. So now we're going to find the forehead area. So think about walking it up a little closer to your hairline. So now you might need to tuck your chin in just a little bit and then let the forehead rest. And then once you've got yourself there, gently turn your head side to side. Nice. One more turn of the head side to side, and then bring it back to center. Let everything soften. Take 3 nice deep breaths here. Great. And then from here, gently start to lift your head away from the roller. If you took your glasses off, maybe put them back on. Awesome. And then we're going to walk that roller forward, lift your butt away from your heels, walk your knees in so they're fairly in line with your hips, curl your toes under. We're going to take a down dog position here. So we want to make sure that that roller feels stable underneath your arms. Start to lift your hips up, make sure it feels good. And then if it's all in the right position, shift your hips back, make that upside down V shape, and then adjust your feet as needed so everything feels comfortable. So now you should be feeling a nice long stretch through the back side of the body. Let your chin tuck slightly towards your chest. Take a nice big breath. Awesome. And then soften your knees, walk your feet towards the roller just a little bit, keep the roller on the ground. And then we're going to start to walk the roller in. So we're going to steamroll the tops of the feet, put a little bit of a press as you walk it up to the ankle crease and then back down towards the toes. Cool. One more little roll up and down here. And then set that roller on the ground, bend your knees a lot, pull your abdominal muscles in, come up to a standing position, step your right foot onto the roller, and then just give a couple of good gentle rolls to the bottom of the foot. Awesome. And then maybe turn the foot out slightly, find the blade edge of your foot and roll it up and down. Great. And then turn your knee in slightly, find your instep, and then maybe shorten your range of motion and just roll out your instep. Nice. And then lift that foot off and switch to the other side. Left foot steps on, and we gently roll the bottom of the foot. Cool. And then turn the knee out slightly, find that blade edge of your foot, roll it gently up and down. Awesome. And then internally rotate. So drop that knee and slightly find your instep and shorter range of motion here. Roll it gently up and down. Awesome. And then when you feel good and ready, set both feet down on the ground, take a couple little pedals of the legs, make sure your ankles and feet feel good. And you are all rolled out. Happy, happy, happy Friday. Woo-hoo-hoo.